All right, patrons, welcome to our first free Patreon video.
Hey, we're glad to have you.
We're glad to have you, and we hated this movie.
I did not like it, and I feel weird saying that because I know a lot of people love this movie. You know what it is? It's just not for me at all.
And we'll get into it. We are going over the Terrifier. Came out in 2016, and I think they're up to the third movie.
That was in 2016?
I believe so.
Bro, I thought this was like 2 years ago.
Now you're making me question if it came out in 2016.
No, you're probably right. I did no research. I don't know anything.
Oh.
I just thought I thought it was a newer thing because I've been seeing it pop up in the feed. I think it's probably because the new one's coming out.
Yeah, there's I think that's the third one, right?
Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever.
I will never watch another one.
Yeah. Anyways, if you guys are thinking about it, you should become paid members because we have a Pooh, Blood and Honey coming out. May already be out. And I got to be honest, it was a blast doing that one.
It was fun. That movie is so ridiculous. I mean, they killed... Can't we have a spoiler here?
They ate Eeyore.
Eeyore got eaten in it. I mean, how could you not think that's funny?
Anyways, but we appreciate you here. You can hang out here anyways for free. We'll try to do some free stuff here and there. I'm not going to lie. We're not going to do a ton of free movie reviews, but we'll try to put stuff out.
Sure.
So this is directed by Damien Leone, and he's the writer as well. Stars... a bunch of people. So here's the whole thing. A clown, this is the synopsis. Clown goes around murdering people.
Yeah, and can I give or you want to do some Rotten Tomatoes first?
Yeah, let me go through. So I did a little research. So Leone wrote this film specifically as a means to showcase the character art and his practical effects work.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense because there actually are really good they're practical effects. They're pretty good.
I think they're good. It's just I don't like it. So it's I get it. I'm not knocking his work. It's just purely not my style.
He expressed regret for leaving the protagonist underdeveloped, and it was a super low budget film. So
someone did tell us the second one's better.
Yeah, somebody left a comment that said the second one has more developed storyline.
It doesn't matter. I will never want to watch that, but
we may let us know. I kind of do want to watch it.
Oh my God. If you guys really wanted us to, I would do it. I don't want to, though.
Make him do it. Maybe we'll do a fun thing. If you really don't want to watch, we'll think about it.
Maybe that'll be the next free one.
Rotten Tomatoes, the critics gave it a 57% and the audience a 53%. Pretty uniquely mediocre.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked it even got that high. And I guess it's just because the effects, because the story sucked.
It is surprising it got that high, to be honest.
Let's get
into our overview.
Yeah, my overview. I mean,
initial impressions.
Yeah, all this movie is blood, and how gruesome can you make the kills?
Well, it's exactly what I read. He did this to show off practical effects. It's murder. It's murder, and it's just unfiltered, unjustified murder.
I will say this though, although I didn't like it. There are a lot of memorable things and things that it's one of those things that after the movie's over, I just wanted to talk about it because I'm that was freaking insane.
We haven't even talked about it really.
No.
We just hated it. Here's the thing about this movie. I left, stopped watching, and I was, first of all, about at the end of it, I was over it. I wanted to skip through scenes. I was so tired of it. I was kind of bored. Also, I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
And then I got to where, I felt gross after it. I felt I didn't feel good watching that type. It felt like I watched a weird snuff film or something.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. It clearly is not for us. But I will
say,
it's almost part of it though? Wait, is that part of it? That is the thing. It elicits this response, so that's why it's good.
Here's what it's like. The first time you see Faces of Death.
I don't even know if I ever watched that.
Don't. All right, let's get into the movie. All right, we start off with an interview. Sole survivor of the Miles County Massacre. What's the Miles County Massacre? Well, that's the whole movie, The Terrifier.
We're going to find out.
Yeah. So basically, Art the Clown killed a bunch of people. Victoria, I guess that's her name, is the sole survivor. She looks crazy. Her face, it's not even a human face. It's supposed it got destroyed so bad. But it looks like an alien face.
It's like a burn victim almost.
It is actually. It's very burn victim-ish, but
are we supposed
horribly
to know?
burned.
Are we supposed to know that was a sole survivor?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, that's a plot twist.
Yeah.
But it's weird because this lady does this interview. What is it? Monica, I think's her name. So she does the interview, with the sole survivor, Victoria, goes back on her phone and basically just like roasts her about how ugly and disgusting she is.
Oh my God, I thought she was going to attack me. My heart was pounding the entire time. Yeah, well, if you think she looks that bad on television, imagine what she looks like sitting 2 feet away from you. I was gonna gag at one point. If I ever look like that, promise me you'll put me out of my misery.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She was totally a jerk. She deserved, well, she didn't deserve this, but she deserved to get maybe a punch in the face.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyways, Tara, who's Tara? I guess that's the girl.
I don't know. Let me jump in here real quick. Daniel gets confused on Tara and Victoria. Tara and Victoria are sisters. Tara dies earlier in the film. Victoria is the one who survives.
I don't know who Victoria is. I put the name Victoria.
You're off. Yeah, who cares?
I don't know who these names are. Whatever. The sole survivor, you'll meet her later. I'll probably have her name right. She ends up murdering the host and just like squeezes her eyeballs and they pop out. Again, it's practical effects.
I mean, that's when I realized what this movie was going to be. And guys, just so you know, I didn't know this movie was going to be bloody like this at all.
Either did I. I knew nothing about it.
I didn't know anything. I thought, oh, it's like a slasher. So this was shocking.
More than the blood stuff, though, it just made no sense to me. I'm like, okay, wait. So, like, is it like this clown gets these like minions to go out and do his killing or something? Like, it didn't make sense. Like, I thought that was like a different creature for like.
Yeah, why did she? You know, I totally dismissed the fact. Why did she even? I know I get like the girl was mean to her, but why is she now a killer?
It makes no sense. That makes zero sense.
It's not answered. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, so it starts off with Tara and Dawn. I don't know where Victoria's name came from. Whatever.
Who cares?
Tara and Dawn, those are the two girls. They've been partying. They've been drinking. They both apparently deserve to die in horror movies, right?
Is it Halloween?
I think it is Halloween.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think this is like a Halloween theme. You don't feel any good vibes about Halloween in this, though.
No, but they're little partiers, yeah.
Yeah, so we see Art for the first time at the end of an alley carrying a trash bag. And I will say, Art as a clown is creepy and freaking weird.
Yeah, dude, the makeup actually is good. Like, I like the look of him because, you know, you've seen so many different variations of clowns throughout the years. This was effective. It was weird. Like, the blackness around his mouth or whatever it is, it's,
and he doesn't speak, which is also very creepy, but it also gives him no personality. So it's like I don't know.
It is off-putting. They do a really good job with.
Yeah, that's true. Well, anyways, Dawn is obviously the one that's going to die first because she's like flirting with him. She sees him down there and she's like yelling to him, kind of flirty.
Is this before they begin the pizza shop?
This is before.
Sure.
But we might as well go to the pizza shop. So they see this whole clown thing. They decide they shouldn't drive the car. They should go to the pizza shop to kind of sober up. Art comes in now. So we have two guys working at the pizza shop. We got the two girls. Art comes in, sits down on a booth next to him and just like stares directly at them.
I mean, it was so, and by the way, the two guys that work in the pizza shop could not be more Italian.
What can I get for you, buddy?
Steve!
Super Italian.
Super Italians, which I like. I like it.
We like a good Italian, especially for a pizza, you know?
Well, it's where they belong.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. No, but yeah, so the thing is that the pizza guy, the clown just sit there. I mean, this is like terrifying, but the girls do not seem scared at all. Actually, that one girl seems concerned, but the blonde just doesn't care.
I think it's Dawn. Dawn goes over and like sits on his lap, he's got like a little tiny hat on. She like snaps it, takes pictures with him, and the clown is just freaking disgusting.
Yeah, he's gross, and he doesn't really even react to any of this.
No, which is even weirder, right? Okay, so anyways, whatever. Then Dawn goes back over with Tara. Art comes over and he like gets a ring from a toy thing, you know,
the machines,
that they have.
Yeah.
And he like does the whole like kneels down like for Tara to like propose to her.
It was cute.
It was kind of cute, but again, there's
It
not
wasn't cute. I'm teasing. Did you think that was cute?
No, I didn't. I just kind of agreed. I don't know. The whole thing's just weird because he's not really like a funny clown. It's not even like nothing about it's all freaking weird.
Well, that's the thing. You're trying to do it right now. Where you're trying to figure it out. It doesn't really make sense. I don't really care. It doesn't have to for these types of movies.
Yeah.
It's just weird, which works.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I'm still kind of into. When I was watching, I'm still kind of into it. I'm like, okay, weird clown. The girls are kind of goofy. They're kind of silly. You got the pizza guys. I like it all right now. It's all kind of working.
Oh, this is where it gets weird because Art goes into the bathroom and I don't know what he does in there.
I think he just covered the wall in crap.
bloody crap.
Yeah,
It was like blood, like chunky blood everywhere.
That is when I'm like, okay, this is freaking like not going to be my style movie. That is disgusting.
Didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
Like a nasty GI bleed thing. It was disgusting.
Ew, yeah.
Anyways, so at that point, like the girls end up leaving or something. I think they go back to the car. Art comes back in and confronts the shop owner, right?
I mean, Art doesn't say anything.
Well, he turns him into a candle.
Oh, yeah.
He murders the head guy, and then you see his head, and it's a candle. It's got like lights. It's a jack-o'-lantern, a pizza Italian lantern.
So at this point, I did laugh, and I was like, okay, that's wild.
That was wild.
I'm still in at this point. So I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yes. So then he gets the other dude, Ramon, I think it was his name, chops off his hand, and then like stabs him in the cheek. And this is where you see it gets to be a little much, because he just repeatedly stabs this guy's face.
Yeah, again, it's over the top, and again at this point, I'm like, okay, it's a little much, but okay, I can handle some brutal stuff. I'll deal with that. We watch Texas Chainsaw. We know how this stuff goes.
Yeah, if there's plot or like stories behind it, or you get to know anything about these people, not just disgusting over the top murders, but I get it's showcasing practical effects.
No, and like I said, I didn't like it, but I'm like, at this point, I'm just taking you through my journey. I'm still in. I was like, okay, like that's okay, that's wild, but I'm still here for the movie.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
All right, so we'll
I'm
move on.
open-minded, you know.
Yeah. So Tara and Don walk to the car where they find their tires are flat now. Tara calls her sister to pick them up. Tara has to take a piss, and she finds this exterminator who just happens to be working on this building.
I'm sorry to bother you. Is there a bathroom in there I could use?
Sorry, I don't own the place. I'm not supposed to let anyone in here.
Who's gonna know?
Just let her use the bathroom, for God's sake. She'll make it worth your while.
All right.
And that's where the rest of this movie's going to take place, is in this building next to him, right?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I thought the exterminator was going to take a turn, but no, he's just a weird exterminator guy.
Yeah.
He just
there.
lets her in. Just like, all right, come in. Just go to the bathroom.
Lets her use the bathroom. Not a big deal. Because
No.
the whole building's getting like fumigated, so she can just use someone's bathroom, I guess. Whatever. So she goes inside with him. Art gets in the car with Dawn. That's the thing that happens.
You're never gonna believe what I just heard on the radio.
So Dawn turns, sees him, and does she just die right there?
Uh,
Oh, no, she doesn't. He takes Art, or takes
Oh,
Dawn.
yeah,
you don't
she for
see
sure
it.
doesn't die
You
there.
don't see it, but Dawn is with Art
Oh,
now,
my
okay?
God.
Tara uses the bathroom. Then she goes around exploring. She finds the crazy cat lady. That's actually the name is like in the credits is Cat Lady.
Then this is just some like homeless, delusional person.
This is what I would say a methed out chick.
This is my daughter, Emily. Say hello to the pretty young lady.
Yeah, like on drugs or something.
Like not just methed out. She's been living on meth for
Yeah,
years.
and she's got a baby doll.
That she thinks is her baby.
Yeah, so it's like she's out there.
Not even a bad character, like as far as like bad, like she's on the good team, but she's like not a good character. You know what I mean?
You just don't care what really happens. She's
No,
just,
I could care less about this person. Like it's
well,
just
she's weird.
yeah, super weird, and it's like I don't know. It's to me, it's played out like the fake baby. Like it's like, come on, I don't care about this.
No, I agree.
Anyways.
Well, there's like no humanity. There's nothing like likable. She doesn't seem to really know or even care what's going on.
I mean, she's hanging out in a building that's about to get, exterminated or fumigated,
Yeah.
whatever. So Tara inside the building ends up finding Art. There's a chase that goes on, light stabbing, but like Tara gets away. Well, I guess she didn't get away long because Art ends up drugging her and taking her down to the shop. Oh, that's right, because she's up there with the exterminator. She sees the exterminator down the hall. Art sneaks behind her.
Oh, that's right.
Sticks the
right.
needle.
Oh,
Yeah. Takes her down. That's where Tara wakes up, and we get to see. I know this is the part that
my
lost
God.
you. We get to see there's a sheet, something behind this sheet. As Tara looks up, as Art takes the sheet down, we see it is Tara. Nope, it's Dawn, upside down, naked. Well, the top's off, but she's got her underwear on. It's
Right.
freaking disgusting.
And she's on a wheel or something.
Nah, whatever. She's hanging upside down.
Whatever can spin, right?
What?
Oh, does it not spin in my
No,
head?
that's like a carnival.
That's
or
so
something.
funny in my head. It's like one of those things that spin around.
I don't think
She's
so,
probably
man.
just chained there. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention that much. I mean, I was watching, but I was like, okay,
Okay,
this is getting a little much. But I did think it was funny when The top's off and she's upside down. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, well, you never
did I
expect
predict
it.
Never.
Took a hacksaw, so legs like this, hacksaw down
Well,
all the
they,
way
took
to
the
the neck.
underwear off. They didn't show it. Oh, thank God. I mean, kind of. Then they just showed him cut her straight
Yeah.
in half. Holy
Cut her in half,
cow.
which again, that's a big practical effects thing. But I did notice they didn't finish the cut because that would be really hard to show.
I
A
mean,
head cut in half. It started looking a little crazy, anyways. It's like a hot dog that you cut in half, you know.
yeah, maybe the effect was good. Immediately after that, I'm like, dude, I'm over this movie. That is disgusting. I'm just not here to watch that.
That was a little, even for me, dude. That was a little much. I was just like, it's just gross. That was a little too gross.
I don't like movies that just are violent to be violent. And I get why he did this, but I just don't like seeing blood for the sake of it. Especially there's like literally in this movie, no story. It's all just like, how crazy can we make the kills?
Yeah, and that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tara ends up escaping. She goes, hides. She actually like beats Art up a little. He's not like a super strong clown. Like you can beat this guy up, but he does get the upper hand. Or she beats him. Like it seems like she might be winning. He pulls out a gun and shoots her.
Okay, I did actually like this part because I'm like, oh, he's gonna shoot people. Because normally with these things, the slashers, it's like you don't expect them to have a gun. It's like, oh, this guy like plays dirty.
Yeah, I wasn't against it, but it was like, of course he has a gun. I don't know. It was just kind of like nobody's gonna survive here.
Yeah, no,
I got
well,
that vibe
I-
pretty quick.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of like at least they're making it different. I'm like, oh, that just was unexpected for my part.
Well, what's more unexpected, while she's on the ground, still alive, Art walks over and just executes her.
Oh yeah, he just shot her in the head, huh?
Yeah, she's dead.
But see, again, I actually kind of like that because I'm like, oh, that's weird. Okay, this guy he's just like a psycho, like really crazy. There's
Yeah.
like levels to crazy. Like Mike Myers is crazy.
Michael Myers.
Michael. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. Michael Myers is crazy. Bubba or whatever they rename him, Leatherface. He's crazy in his own way. This guy's like a psychopathic nut.
There's just
Like he's like level 10 crazy.
yeah, I hate him.
But see, in that respect, they kind of did a good job. And I understand what they're going for.
It's like, yeah, if you built characters out around that, I could like it. 'Cause
Don't
he's so
make us
disturbing.
watch part 2.
Dude, I don't know. It could, dude, I'm telling you, because he can make you
I'm
hate
trying to
him.
pretend like I like it, so then people will be like, okay, we won't make him watch it. They kind of liked it, but you know how it is. If someone hates it, they will make you want to watch it.
I'll put up a poll. So, anyways,
I did hate this movie.
yeah, so did I. Tara's sister arrives. Oh, that's Victoria. I guess Victoria is the sister. I got that confused. Okay.
It's cool.
Whatever.
I don't care.
So she's now here. So Art ends up going, and so the only person left in here is Exterminator and Crazy Cat Lady. Now Tara's sister's arriving. Art finds Exterminator, hits him in the head with a hammer, and leaves him for dead.
Right.
Cat Lady arrives. Our Cat Lady now finds her baby is missing at some point. Whatever. She ends up finding Art down in this weird tunnel, like rocking the baby.
Okay. This is honestly what pissed me off the most about this movie. I feel like this was a missed opportunity. Like it would have been really funny if he like executed the fake baby in front of her. Because then it's like, oh, this guy's crazy. He thinks, obviously we all know it's a stupid doll, but he knows it's just gonna mess with her, so he's gonna torture this girl by killing her fake baby.
But it went even weirder. It's like she consoled him and they almost bonded for a minute.
I was so mad though. You know how funny that would have been if he like had the baby tied up or something? I mean, it sounds really demented when I say that.
That would have made me like this movie more.
It would have been funny, right?
I do agree with you on there. Yeah. So, anyways, whatever.
Yeah, they like hold each other or something. You're like, oh, they just bonded. Like that's freaking weird. Okay.
Yeah, way bizarre. The Exterminator's boss arrives at the job, and so now we have So now we got Victoria's here. We got the Exterminator's boss is here. So there's like new people coming in for kills,
Right.
So Victoria goes through the building, finds Dawn is cut in half, and she hears something in the tunnel. She goes down, and there's a lady laying on the floor, like barely alive. Goes to call help, takes off, goes to call help, and then finds, I think it's the cat lady with her boobs cut off.
Oh, is that what happened?
There's a cat lady with the boobs cut off, but it's like a saw twist because that lady that you thought was injured is Art, the clown, wearing tits.
Okay, and that was kind of good. Like it was ridiculous. Like he was pretending to be a girl. I liked the craziness of it, I guess. Yeah, he had boobs. I'm like, what the? So wait, those weren't his, or were they?
No, they were the cat ladies. It's just weird. Whatever. Victoria escapes and hides while Art is walking around naked with kid. Like he's like naked. It looks like.
Okay, that's another part that loses me. I don't know why that was a choice. I thought it was disgusting. I didn't want to see it.
Clowns stay in clown uniform. They don't get naked.
Yeah, plus it's like I don't want to see a guy naked on a show.
It was gross.
So
yeah.
straight up, I just don't.
Not dong people.
No,
some of you
definitely
may
not.
be dong people. That's fine. We're just not.
Yeah, this might be your style of movie.
So they didn't actually show dongs. I'm just saying that.
Oh, you know, I didn't even see because I kind of like turned. I'm like, I don't want to see this.
Oh,
I was in the car at my son's football practice. Well,
father of the year.
Yeah. No, I pay attention to both. Well, I don't do whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't justify what I'm doing there. I'm watching this movie. There's people like coming around. You know, I'm in the car, but it's just whatever. There's parents coming and going, and I'm like looking over my shoulder during some of this. Like, God, I can't let people see what I'm watching right now. I feel like a freaking weirdo.
Well, it's because you are. Anyways, let's
I
move on. So the exterminator's boss comes in the shop and apparently like he finds that baby. I don't remember. Art sneaks up behind him, stabs him in the head, and cuts his head off.
Yeah.
So that's how this movie goes. Like heads are coming off.
The practical effects were really good. I guess that's. I just don't understand why everyone likes this.
I like some practical effects if they're done right. Like in what's the freaking
Poo, Blood, and Honey?
Yeah, whatever. Like older movies, they're done really well. I forget the name of the iconic one, but anyways,
Yeah.
But this is just to do them, just to the showcase. Like if you have no plot and stuff, I'm not into it. Anyways, whatever. Let's jump ahead. Art's riding a tricycle around. Again, another weird move. I didn't hate it though. Again, they feel like there's throwbacks to Saw. There was a couple things that seemed Saw-ish.
Yeah, you know what's funny too? This clown is just disgusting. There's something about him that just purely grosses me out.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
You know, I just realized I turned on this stuff back here. This is audio only, isn't it?
I can make a video too if we want. I don't know.
Maybe we'll give you guys both. So Art's riding this tricycle around. Victoria eventually finds Tara's dead. Art comes over, whips her with a chain until the exterminator arrives and knocks out Art. While trying to escape, Art finds them and smashes the exterminator's head in. It's like stomping a pumpkin. I love reading my notes because I don't remember some of this, but it's just like that is exactly what happened.
Yeah, and normally I watch these movies like twice because I want to have like some good input. You know, each time you watch, I feel like I get more and more from it. I only watched this once, and I barely watched this
Bro,
once.
we were both so disgusted. We're both like, I think I watched it and I go, you are not going to like this movie.
He told me, I started watching and I'm like, oh my God. And we still were going to do the review for the channel. Then I'm like, dude, I can't do this.
He didn't even want to do it. I'm like, okay, we got to at least put it on Patreon just for people for free because people do want to hear it.
I don't know why.
And I'm going to be honest, it's a way to funnel you guys into our Patreon.
Yeah,
That's
come
the
on
truth.
in. We gotcha. No, I get it's interesting. If you want to take anything I can gather from there, we're not over, Daniel.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Victoria, she goes to escape, whatever, hides behind a shop door. Art drives the truck through, knocks her out. Police arrive to see Art eating Victoria.
Yep.
So that happens. Art then grabs a gun, turns around. You think he's going to shoot at the cops, but no, this is a disturbing movie, and he shoots himself in the head.
Yeah.
Like through the mouth, boom, dead, whatever.
Again, though, that was kind of cool because it was like, whoa, why didn't see that? Again, I just didn't see that coming. There are some like good things about this movie.
They stuck with Art, like who he was is who he was. You know what I mean?
Dude, he's so freaking disturbing, though. It's hard for me to even like anything about the movie. It's like, I just do not like anything about him, which is kind of funny. Now I'm thinking, like, do I kind of like killers in other movies? And the answer is, I think I kind of do.
Absolutely.
It's like Mike Myers. He's a horrible, evil.
Michael Myers.
God, I'm going to get roasted. Michael Myers, it's like, he's evil, but there is something you kind of like about him. He's an interesting character.
Yeah, he stalks. He does the whole stalking thing. You know his backstory, a little about him. You know that he's evil. You understand he's evil.
Yeah, this guy, I'm like, oh, he's evil, but I don't like anything about his evil. Why?
But you don't know anything about him. Like you literally know nothing. He carries a bag and walks through an alley. That's what you know.
I guess that's the thing, is like they haven't developed any character at all.
You know nothing about any of these people. Well, tell me something you know about other than they went to a party and drank.
You You know what we need to do, by the way?
And Italians cook
we
pizza.
we need to do trivia or not trivia at the end. We should do like a quiz or something, like where we quiz each other. I think it'd be more fun.
Sure.
And we'll do that.
Okay, let me finish this off. The doctor.
Wait, you want to
doesn't-
know one thing? Yeah, the blonde girl was really drunk.
Dawn.
I don't even know their names. I don't even remember the main girl. I'm gonna be honest.
I can't remember.
She was
her
like
name,
she was more serious.
Yeah,
and-
she seemed to take things a little more. She was a little more responsible.
And one pizza guy was younger than the other. That's honestly
one was an owner and one worked for that owner.
Yeah, and then the exterminator, he looks like a famous guy who I've seen a lot of other
He kind of
movies.
looks like Tate Fletcher.
Who's that?
He used to be, wasn't he in the UFC or something?
I don't know.
Tate Fletcher he's in John Wick. He was a bad guy that got killed. It's very
No, he looks like a comedian.
he's not a main guy.
Dude, this guy, I'm gonna find him and show a picture. He reminds me of this other comedian I've seen. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, back to the movie. Doctor's doing an autopsy on Art. Lights start flashing. This is where it's like all of a sudden, this is where the character got kind of weird because it's like, is there some magic stuff going on?
Well,
Yeah.
he shot himself in the mouth, and
Not just the mouth, the head, but
he
whatever.
survives. So,
So
spoiler
lights
alert.
start flashing, body bag opens, Art comes out, strangles the doctor while Art's like missing the back of his head. And I don't
Dude,
know.
when that happened, I'm like, F this movie. Just, it is so stupid.
See, then I have here that we see Victoria is the one giving the interview. It is Victoria because the main girl is dead. She got shot in the head. Victoria's alive because he ate her
It's the
face.
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was right in the beginning.
I don't care.
All right. I'm going to give you a couple of, we're going to do some trivia stuff or some,
Wait, do we have to give our like overall like thoughts?
oh, do you guys need to know them? It's terrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't ever recommend this to anyone. I don't. I
Okay,
honestly,
no, there's
like,
one person. If you are into doing practical effects and you want to see them done like well and like analyze them, maybe this is the movie for you.
Yeah, this honestly, I'll say this: one, it provoked emotion, which is good. That's like a point of movies, right? To make you feel something.
I don't want to feel that emotion though.
I know, and then I'm like, and also it's like it's made me think a lot. Like, why does it? So many people like this movie. It's really popular, right? It's like,
I don't know about this one. I think people like the second
start to
one.
think like, what does this world come to? No, but I honestly think I'm like, okay, what am I missing that make people like this? Because it's not like, we're into horror movies, but I cannot get myself to get around the fact that these kills are disgusting. And I
Darren,
just hate it.
I think we have to watch the second one. There's got to be
Oh my-
something in it. There's got to be. All right, let's move on to some continuity errors and different stuff like that. The sign on the side of the exterminator's truck is misspelled as Sterling Brothers Extermination Company, best seen at 115.
Well, what should it be?
I
So
don't-
is extermination wrong? Extermination's wrong.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to say Sterling or
So
something.
did I. When I said that, I forgot what it was. Yeah, they spelled extermination wrong. Okay, when Art the Clown murders the first exterminator by stomping on his face, his skull is shattered and his head is left completely destroyed. When his body is shown at the morgue near the end, however, there is noticeably far less damage.
Oh, okay, whatever. Just less
Yeah.
damage.
Art the Clown gouges Tara's eyes for several seconds before she breaks free. Afterwards, there's no sign of damage around Tara's eyes, and she does not indicate any pain in them, which would have definitely occurred after the incident.
Yeah, you know what's funny for this movie though? I'm like, of course there's a ton of continuity errors.
No, they didn't give enough.
No,
I mean, this is low budget.
I mean they did it in 8 days?
that was the other movie. I don't think
Oh, that
we-
was Winnie the Pooh. You're right. That was. You're right. I'm getting confused.
Which, to be honest, is a far better movie.
Dude,
By
not even
far.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the strangulation scene around minute 30, Art's thumbs clearly have no contact with his victim's windpipe, which they would need for an effective front-to-front attack. Who wrote this? The Strangler? Like, this is like the Strangler expert?
But not only that, 44 people agreed.
Yeah, they're just saying,
Dude, you guys who are into this are freaking weird.
to FBI, right there, you need to find who or the 44.
You get those 44 names.
They even said it's helpful. Like, maybe there's some weird like thing going on behind the scenes here. Is there like a weird like Terrifier Discord where weird
you
stuff
say
happens?
this jokingly. I'm honestly like, what am I missing about this that people are into? Like, I'm like, can't even wrap my head around it. This movie's like changed my world.
Okay. All right. When Victoria Hayes is on the phone after the interview at the beginning of the movie, you can see her phone is in the lock screen. She did not, in fact, make a phone call.
Oh my God.
She's got her phone on the lock
That
screen.
happens all the time, though.
That's
You know, especially with phone
embarrassing.
stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, that's our review of the Terrifier. Thank you guys all for joining up, even as free. We appreciate having you at least joining in the Patreon.
Yeah, hopefully you guys liked this. I mean, it was brutal watching. I don't really want to do it again, so
Let us know if we should do part 2.
that's all.
All right, guys. We'll catch you later.
See ya.